2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I have some news. In my previous video, I've been telling how VC disconnects, WebSocket disconnects, and of my plan to move closer to Discord servers in order to make a WebSocket connection to Discord more reliable. So I did some research. I discovered a bunch of things. For example, I have discovered that Discord uses Cloudflare to proxy WebSocket connections, and Cloudflare will reset these connections. So it's how is it called? The devil's deal. Deal with the devil. Devil's bargain. So they're using Cloudflare to, I don't know, maybe decrease the load from maybe DOS, distributed of server, or denial of service, distributed denial of service. Maybe they not sure if Cloudflare is that helpful when protected from distributed denial of service attacks. So it's just a hearsay, but if someone is facing distributed denial of service attack, they will likely need to implement their own defenses. Cloudflare would not help only with a portion of these problems, but Discord, they are hosted in one particular place on the Earth, on the planet, turns out, and it is not, I3D. So there is this article of Discord using i3D, but looks like i3D they only use for like a voice communication via RTC, and the actual chat servers, the things we are talking with from a Sidekick bot, they are hosted on Google. They're hosted on Google Compute Engine. So they did use AVS for database, but they fully switched to BigQuery. So for some time they've been using Google Cloud, and they moved the database to Google as well. and they are using a particular place of Google Cloud, uh, United States East 1. So if we can allocate a server on the Google Computer Giant at this region, then we will be close to Discord servers. And what they might be getting from Cloudflare is that the clients are connecting to the Cloudflare Edge servers, and the connections are then routed through Cloudflare so where is this article? Cloudflare. So they save maybe on routing because Google, I think they don't have WebSocket Edge. I might be mistaken, but for HTTP requests, Google has Edge, so they have their own CDN and they has Edge servers, and they have smart routing similar to Argo. Similar to Cloudflare, Argo Smart Routing, but I think Google Smart Routing was even before Cloudflare come about. So it might be seen as a global scale optimization for Discord for people to connect to the edge servers of the Cloudflare, and then Cloudflare wrote this routing of the Cloudflare. It might be on average better than ad hoc peering basin routing that is subject um, to routing anomalies. So what Discord is getting is that users complain less because Discord client has only connect to the closest Cloudflare edge, and then the reliability is improved. But the other side of the coin is that the Cloudflare itself, it resets the TCP/IP connections, the WebSockets. So this might be the reason why we very reliable see those WebSocket disconnects, which in turn lead to both going out of the limits, right? Out of the reconnection limits. And this is a known problem. I have found people describing it. So this guy, he's actually right, or is it a girl? She's usually she's actually right because uh, if Cloudflare cuts our connection, then we have to reconnect, and we're hitting this limit on reconnects. So it's code between Scylla and Harida. Uh, but Discord has reconnect, so they kind of on top of WebSocket in their own protocol. They have added this reconnect resume functionality. So if we do a resume, then it isn't counted towards this reconnection limit. So one thing we can do is we can implement resume in on top of Discord WebSockets. And another thing, of course, is that we can move to Google Computing Engine. We will still be going through Cloudflare, but hopefully we will hit less Cloudflare nodes, and maybe Cloudflare themselves do some optimizations and kind of know that we are near and wrote us right back. I don't know. I think it should be faster and more reliable if you move to the same Google Cloud region. And it is now kind of a question, decision-making question, what to start with, to move to Google. I think I will start with Google. I have already plans to roll out a Google Compute server, and if it will work, then I will simply move the bot here and we'll see how it goes. And rewriting WebSockets, I'd prefer this to be done not under pressure and less pressure. So it's a DevOps decision and the developer. As a DevOps, we can simply move as an ops, we can simply move the server closer, and as a developer, we can implement resume. And I think the ops solution is faster, and we should try it first.